Alright guys, so what's going on? Back again to do another review for Jack Chan. So these are his Zebras, the Yeezy 350 B2s, and yeah, so these are a size 12, Boost 350, and then this side. The box isn't really too important, to be honest. I don't know why people are so bothered about it, but yeah, let's get straight into it. So here we have the left shoe. There you are, that's the left one. And then we've got the right shoe. Right. So let's get into it. Move these out of the way for now. I'm going to start off with the insoles. So yeah, as with the other pairs, you've got the Adidas Yeezy. I think just the way this is being put on just looks like retails, and then onto the back. So we have the print there, that looks correct, and then up here. So starting off with the quality of this feels exactly like a retail pair. So normally with UA insoles, you normally get issues with the print. They're normally a bit too stiff, and then normally the bottom is just way off. But with these, everything's just correct. So onto the shoe itself. So we'll just start off with the Supply 350. Yeah, that looks right. People might say the spacing's a bit off, but if you know Yeezys, especially with the breads, the bigger the shoe, typically the bigger the gap between the zero and the pull tab itself. So this is size 12, so it's a big shoe. So as the shoe gets bigger, the space increases, so that's correct. Moving on to the front, the design, the prime knit, everything's just completely spot on. This main design here, this is the one we need to look out for UAs to see if they're looking legit or not. So yeah, this is all correct. You've got that big white stripe and then the reverse pattern here. So yeah, that's right. Moving on. So just the overall quality of it, to be honest, just the prime knit itself feels exactly like real prime knit, probably is. And yeah, just the overall quality is just unmatched with these. So moving on to the midsole, and yeah, it's got that semi-translucent effect to it. So yeah, that is correct. And then at the back, as you should do, you've got the cream stripe at the middle going down to Boost. I'll go to the Boost in a bit more detail soon. And yeah, you've got the, let's see if you can see this. I don't know if you can see it too well, but yeah, you've got the Adidas logo at the top, so midsole is correct. Moving on to the back now, and the heel tab in particular. So yeah, this is just perfect. Just its positioning, the length of it, just the quality of the stitching, to be honest, and how well it's been done is just absolutely unreal, to be honest. Props goes to Jack for the quality of this. Yeah, and then onto the width of the back itself. So I've actually wore these a few times as well. So yeah, when I first got it, it was really narrow. So that's another issue with UAs. They're normally really fat at the back, which this one just doesn't have whatsoever. Continuing at the back, you've got the exaggerated bump at the end. So yeah, this is missed off a lot with many UAs, but yeah, Jack's made sure he's got that included. So just one less reason to get called out on these. An issue I had with the breads was the laces. So the only issue I had with the breads actually was the laces. I said that they were too long. And I don't know whether Jack's seen this and made the update, but yeah, the laces are the correct length now with these. That was the only honest issue that I could find with the breads that you might get called out on. But yeah, these are being resolved, so you don't need to worry with these whatsoever. So just a quick look at the inside. I don't wear the insoles with mine, so not too much fun going on there. Try and show. Don't know if you probably can't see it, but yeah, the label inside, that's correct. So it's just, yeah. Now, the one big giveaway that every YouTuber has talked about on how to sort of authenticate a pair of Yeezys is these three stripes at the back. You see them? So everyone said the gap between the three stripes itself is too wide, it's too wide. And yeah, if you get a pair and they don't look as narrow as a retail pair than you know. But Jack yet again has realised this. He's made the updates so that the stripes themselves are correctly positioned, so even less of a chance to get a call out on these. And then finally, moving on to the sole of the shoe. So you've got the cream white colour. Yeah, that's correct. The Boost is BASF Boost. So yeah, it's really comfy. Feels just like the retail pairs. Doesn't look strange or anything like that, which you might be worried about. I've had a lot of messages from people on Instagram saying, how does the Boost look, how does it feel? And yeah, it feels amazing, to be honest. Oh, and I almost forgot to mention, so where the Supply 350 is, that's with a bold white stripe, and then underneath you've got the cream. That's correct as well. That's how it should look. So if you do buy a pair from Jack and it looks like that, don't be worried. That's how it should look. Yeah, it's scary how real, or how close to real these are. So overall, the question that everyone wants to know is, will they get called out on these? Honest question, no. But these shoes resale are over $1,000, over £1,000. That means people are going to think they're fake. Buy them with caution. But comparing, I'd say these are 1-to-1. To be honest, I've never actually owned a pair of Zebras, but I've done so much research on them before buying them, making sure I know all the little details that you need to look out for. And yeah, these are the real deal. I remember getting them out of the box and just being like, wow, these just look scary close. Because remember when I got my breads, and I'm quite a particular person, I'm quite nitpicky with things like this. With the breads, I was a bit like, I'm not too sure, I'm not too certain if these look legit enough, but when I got these out of the box, I was like, Jesus, these are something else. So yeah, you won't get called out on these whatsoever. That's the main question. That's what everyone wants to know, how real they look, how legit they are. And yeah, cannot fault these whatsoever. Absolutely 1-to-1. I'd go out and say these are the best UAs on the market, to be honest. Yeah, there's loads of little flaws that you see with other companies, but Jack's got these straight on. And the best bit is that because he's still up and coming, you're going to get the best price and you're going to get the best customer service from him. So yeah, I'm also in partnership now with Jack. So any people from the UK, Ireland, Europe, that area, if you want to make some orders from Jack and you've had a bit of trouble getting in contact with him because of how busy he is, then send me a DM on Instagram and I'll be able to process the order for you. So yeah, that's pretty much it, guys. This is the review of Jack Chan's Yeezy Boost, the Zebra versions, and just overall summary. Everything is absolutely perfect. No complaints whatsoever, and that's just an honest opinion. I mean, every fault that I found with the breads has been restored and fixed. I mean, even the box itself, the box that the breads came in was too small, and he's updated that and they fit. And yeah, so if you're looking for some Yeezy V1s, V2s, 750s, any NMDs, any Ultra Boosts, any J's, anything like that, hook Jack up on Instagram, give him a message, tell him I sent you, or message me if you're from the UK or Europe, and yeah, we'll sort you out. So, thanks guys.